Here's my vlog. I think it's the 17th. I should be doing videos more. Took a couple days off. Yeah, I should do them more often. I'm in my bed all the time. The last few days I've just been in my bed all day because I got a new mattress the other day. It's one of those like form keeping mattress, the ones without the springs. I had to get one because I got a mattress back in 2016, I think it was, and it like the springs broke and were like sticking through like needles, at least two of them. So I had no choice. I had to get another one. But so this is the first mattress I got that's not springs, so I don't have to worry about springs poking me. But it's way more comfortable to lay on my belly. So anyway, so I was working on Google Earth pages, reorganizing. For some reason, I didn't have in my head, I didn't know exactly how I wanted to organize my Google Earth pages, like what order I wanted the images and stuff. And so I went and built all of them, all these pages in this, but I didn't drag the images where they need to go. I just put a bunch of images, like 5 images at the end of it. And then now I'm going and dragging them. I put 2 different spots where there's images and other places. And then also I had the images in the wrong place at the end instead of between the number and the name. So, and it just took me, I guess, took me that long to realize that's what I wanted it to look like. The key to getting a huge website like mine done in time isn't so much getting good at the CSS and stuff. That can only help you limitedly. The most important way to save time is by knowing how you want it to look at the beginning, you know, and not build the whole thing and then have to change it, because there's no magical batch edit way to shuffle the location of images and stuff around. Unless I like make really big page that has all of it like that. But I don't have maybe I should have done that. Just save all the pages a bunch of ways in all these different places. But yeah, so it's just taking a few days to get everything on the same page, looking the same. I got done with all these Google Earth pages, and then there's this one Google Earth Boulder Adventures, and it wasn't on there. Turns out it was one of the pages that disappeared off my computer. There's all the time I'm like HTML pages are like disappearing off my computer. And it never used to happen until Apple started doing that cloud thing. I got the Macintosh and I had cloud, and it just evaporates pages off my website all the time. And I've lost a bunch of them that way, but luckily they're still on my server. So this one was on the server, and so I downloaded it back onto the computer. And oh shit, my turtle is eating my flower. You motherfucker, man. He's straight up killing the flower. God damn it, and that was a good one too. He eats the flowers. Well, I have a bunch of flowers up there. I should just throw them in there. Damn. And he doesn't eat the special mix that I bought him, that I give him. He like nibbles a little bit, but he wants to go to the flour. Try to give him his natural food. Never seen him eat that. His actual grain food. He always beelines it to the meat, because I try to give meat to my tegu, but my tegu hasn't eaten the last few days. I have to change the substrate in there pretty soon. I'll do that pretty soon with my mom next week or whatever, but haven't done it. I've only kind of done it half-assed once. Anyway, what was I talking about? So there was just this page which is really big, and I'm reordering where the images and everything go on that right now, and it's really big, and hopefully I'll be done today. I haven't left the house the last 2 days because it's been too cold. It's 13 degrees now. It'll get down to 11 at 9, and I have a road bike because my mountain bike here, that that little spindle broke. Oh, I was pedaling, all of a sudden it was spinning around. I've never seen that happen before. And not just that I might slip and fall, but it's just too cold, you know. Better to just stay in. I didn't even have a shower last night because I didn't want to wait around for the water to heat, and it might not heat enough. So I'll have a shower tonight. Because if I didn't leave the house, I figured I could take a day off from showering. I was a little bit dirty last night, but I was okay. But I wouldn't want to go 2 nights without a shower. But so once I finish that now, I can then go and I guess see if there's other Google Earth pages that I have to fix, because I haven't gone through the whole gamut and made sure I got them all. But I think that's it, and then I go back and I think I'm gonna go to the because I got a bunch of screen captures of defunct ski resorts in Colorado, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and finish that page. You know, there's no real order, so just go in there and get screen captures of all the runs and put it on and link it, which is gonna take forever. Like, it could take like a week just on that, but and then I have to do that to all the pages. So yeah, it'll be it could be the rest of the year just to get done on these Google Earth pages before I can finally get around to doing the audiobook pages, and then or the history book on my website pages, and then finishing up with the Google Earth stuff and other things. But for the last couple days, I finally started listening to books on my website. I was listening to only books off of the website, but then I have the other section where it's the links to the books, everything that I could find from philosophy, history, and something else, the history, from LibriVox and Kindle, and that's free. And the LibriVox, you just hit the button and it plays the book. So yeah, I want to try and do a book a day, because I just got hooked. All of a sudden I was like, this is so easy, and you can choose whatever, and it's so easy. Oh my god, I'm doing it. Because somebody wanted me to do a video on the Taiping Rebellion, so I decided I'd read the books on the China page, and I'm just doing all of them. Like, I did a bunch of books already. I did like a bunch of history books. I'm going to do all of them on the whole page in the next couple days, and then move on to the next country, and eventually do all the books. There's like 1,650 books on there, so I want to do all of it. It'd take if I do a book a day, it'll take me like 4 years to do it, but and then when I finally start doing bike school, I will have already listened to these, and I'll be hitting the ground running. But yesterday or this morning, I finished the princess, can't remember her name, the first lady in waiting to Queen Zizi, the last queen of China, and that was interesting. Autobiography of her living there for 2 years in the Forbidden City. And then right now I'm doing a book, a 10.5-hour long book. I guess at double speed even. On my Kindle, because that one's a Kindle. I did like 2 or 3 on LibriVox. Now it's Kindle, so I got it on my Kindle. My Kindle didn't work for the first bit. It was like, hadn't used it for a while, and I can't even find the other Kindle. I need to look around and find it. It's like, where the hell is it? But yeah, my Kindle, it's right there on the post of my like bench rest post right next to my bed, just up there, and I can have it fed with a power cable all the time, and then I plug a regular earphones in it to listen to, so I don't have to worry about the earphones dying while I'm listening to it. And I do it on 2-speed times 2, and I'm already 40% of the way through the book. And it was a perfect speed. Kindle double speed is perfect for me. And yeah, so it's like maybe I could finish the book today and then move to the next. So now I'm like into it. I'm like, let's do book a day with the website. So I'm just like so psyched about that. It's the best place in the world if you want to listen to history books. My website is the best place in the world to access that stuff. Yeah, so that's exciting. Okay. I just came up here to have some dinner, and then, oh yeah, get really stoned, and then get back to work. I'm doing all my work today, just laying on my belly in bed. I think I might turn these lights off. And because it's just one-handed work. So if I'm just doing one-handed work, it's like, why not just lay in bed? Because you use less energy that way than sitting in a chair, and you can work longer. You know, get into a trance and just work. And my Kindle's right there, and don't have to worry about the Kindle running out of juice. And yeah, and but as soon as I have to, once I'm done with this, oh, that's right. I think I'm almost done dragging it around, but after I do that, I have to hit shift return, because I have to make the name on a different level than the images and the title and the number, so that it looks like a crystal. It looks better. You know, it looked all fucked up, but I didn't know how I wanted to fix it until I looked at it now, and so I have to just click, and then that for like 1,000 times. So when I have to do that, I'll come out here in the living room. But for the next, I think I'm almost done. I don't know, next few minutes, hour, half hour, I don't know. I have to go and do this. I mean, just do the one-handed mouse thing around. So, but yeah, I mean, I'm looking at my site, and you know, I'm looking at how big it is and all the pages, and thinking about how long it'll take everything. And by the end of 2023, I'm not going to be anywhere near being done. It's, to be realistic. And that's when I'm 50. I'll turn 50 then. So I'm gonna have to dip into the 50s. Dip into my 50s. Dip into my savings account. I'm gonna complete the task. I'll be like 52, dude, by the time I'm done. It'll be like 2026 or something. I have like at least 2 more years. But by the end of 2023, my website will look good. Like, it'll be maybe even useful. Maybe even a level where I could show it to somebody. I kind of tried to show my mom the other day, and I was like, I could barely do it because all the links were not working. But of the Google Earth stuff, but of these books, man, it works. And it's like, I was telling her today on the phone, I'm like, you've got to do this. Because she was thinking about getting rid of her Audible because she's not keeping up. And I'm like, dude, I have so many different books, and it's so easy to use on the cell phone. Like, you should try it. So I was going to show her that tomorrow. But, I think I'm going to get a hedgehog. Because, yeah, I see, you know, a couple weeks ago, whatever, when I adopted my a cockatiel and hamster, I saw a hedgehog there, but then I didn't see it online until yesterday, because I was checking every day. And they're selling it for $30, which is 10 times less than they normally sell them. They normally go for $300. And so I'm going to get it, and my roommate kind of freaked out a little last night. He's like, no more animals, no more animal. I'm like, I'll keep the house clean. But I'm thinking about putting the thing next to my bed, because I have the cockatiel. My mattress is on the floor. So I have a cockatiel in a 36-inch high cage next to my bed, because he's a freaky cockatiel. He doesn't want to fly, never flown, and afraid of me and stuff, so I just have it next to me. But then I was like, fuck it, why not put the hedgehog to the right side of my bed? So I have 2 little animals literally 1 foot from me at all times. That's kind of cute. I have an air purifier in my room that just goes constantly. But I don't know, I might do that because it's warmer in there, but I don't know. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. Because I think they're pretty easy to take care of, because you just buy hedgehog food. There you go. Just give them the hedgehog food, you know? Just like you give the ferrets ferret food. Like, ferrets are easiest buy to take care of. Why would you not want to have ferrets? Seriously. Like, I don't, like, there's something wrong with you if you don't have ferrets. Seriously. They're so easy to take care of. I mean, you only have to, their poops are so small that by the time you see them, they're almost dried up anyway. So you just pick it up. Anyway, my room was getting kind of stinky, though. But that's also probably my fault. I have clothes laying all over the place. But anyways, that's enough talking. Yeah, so from now on, dude, and I think even in this video, in the title of my videos, I'm going to do what I'm doing on the page, but also what book I did, because I'm literally going to start doing a book a day now. So I'm super jazzed about that. It took me forever because I was smoking weed all the time, and when you smoke weed, you just want to sit there without anything, or you just want to listen to music, or you can't concentrate on something that's read to you by a robot, because that's how Kindle does. The robot reads it to you. You lose focus. So you want to listen to people, but you sometimes even not even a person reading a book like on Audible is good enough, because they kind of go monotone with it. So you just kind of have to watch YouTube videos of people talking, riffing. So I just dance around with YouTube, like news, and then like paleontological, historical videos and stuff, and even science. But now I'm ready to do the goddamn books on the side. I'm like, boom. So I'm jazzed. You should too. Yeah, because I want to. The eventual goal is to be really good at the biweekly history. Oh my God, the thing completely killed the freaking plant in a matter of like 2 minutes, whatever. Redfoot tortoise. I am. My eventual goal is to score the best at the biweekly history test, which is on my website. Just check it out. You can find it. Like if you do the AD, it just the random number generator chooses the 200 decades between 0 and 2000, and you have to know. It gives you like 550s. You have to know what that, and you have a minute. So you do 60 of them in an hour, and then you grade yourself and see how close you are based on how many you nail that are on Wikipedia. It's all straightforward, self grading, and if you can do real well in that, you can proclaim to yourself to be the smartest. You know, and so you don't have to worry about these billionaires being smart just because they have money. So it's the perfect solution. So I want to do really well in that. So me getting ahead, listening to his books, it's like, all right, baby. So, anyways, enough talking. Yeah, I'll try to do my videos every day from now on. I'm going to go and smoke a bunch of weed and drink my juice here. It replaces my energy drink. Maybe I'll try to make a coffee, but my coffee machine, like, never makes coffee, and then I look at it the next day and there's coffee there. So, but I think I'll try to do that now. Or maybe I'll try to figure out how to work it for reals. But yeah, and then tomorrow I have so much stuff I need to do to catch up. Like I got these 2 new foggers for my cage there, and because my tegu and tortoise need humidity, but I didn't have the time to hook them up, so I only have 1 fogger going out of 3. Because I bought 3 other foggers for $100 each from Zoomed, and they only lasted a month. Never buy a fogger from Zoomed. It's just a ripoff. I mean, I felt so bad about wasting like $300 on foggers that I didn't even throw them away. I put them in my garage because I want to try to fix them myself. I'm so pissed off. They do have like a 3-month warranty, but I think I lost the receipt. But and they all 3 died like on the same day because I started putting the big water bottles on them because the person at the pet store said to do that because you wouldn't have to switch them out as much because they come with smaller ones. But the big water bottle flooded it, and then it filled up the basin it was in so it doesn't leak on the floor, and then that filled it up and killed them. So don't ever use the big bottles. Use the bottles they come with. And they didn't even have the warning. I read the manual on them. They didn't say anything like, don't put 2-liter bottles on here, you'll kill it. They should have. But anyway, I'm done with Zoomed. I might be done with Zoomed, the company, because of that. It kind of pisses me off. It's a lot of money. But so I got these new ones, which are way cheaper anyway, $45. And hopefully they'll last longer because I don't want the dirt is starting to dry out, you know, in there, and I need it to stay moist for them. But whatever, I'll switch out the dirt pretty soon anyway, and that's when I'll do these in. And there's a lot of stuff I have to do in my apartment, dude. Like the glowing patio, these 2 sets of lights, whatever. Yeah, I went shopaholic this month. So luckily my credit card's still working, even though it's way overdrawn. But tomorrow, my mom said she'd take me tomorrow to get the head shock, so I'm psyched about that I got a good deal on that. You know, I got a freaking cockatiel for $20, hamster for $5. Now I'm getting a head shock for $30. It's like, yeah, man, getting all these animals. I got a redfoot tortoise and a tegu, like across the street, and those animals are perfect together. So it all worked out great. I have 2 parakeets. Oh, my breath is rotten now. You know those people who have the rotten breath, and you're like, eh. I'm one of those people now. And I think it happened, not because from like lack of brushing teeth, but last week I found some tonsil stones came out, which are disgusting. And I used to get those from time to time as a kid, but I haven't had them since I was a kid, and then I got them the other day, and I was like, oh shit. And I think those people with those horrible breath, they're people who have like always have tonsil stones. But I think it's also like rotten insides too. Like my insides are maybe rotten because, yeah, it's just always there. So I need to, maybe it's the sugar, too much sugar. So if this keeps up, I'm gonna have to start gargling salt water and brush the shit out of my teeth like 3-4 times a day. And maybe have to just quit the energy drinks. But that's what it was. If anybody with rotten breath, it's because they fucking live on energy drinks and candy and stuff for years on end. But anyway, it's nothing. No matter how disgusting I get, I could always bring myself back because of my brain. When the root is strong, tree is strong. So when the root is strong, tree is strong. So anyway, that's enough. I'm gonna get back to work now, and hopefully I'll do a video tomorrow. Talk to you tomorrow.